Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited, the CAFE Foundation in dispute with former president. The Recreational Aviation Foundation director has gone west. Boeing reaches a new high point. I'm Bree Cross. It's January 12th, 2016, and this is Airborne Unlimited. The CAFE Foundation creates and advances the understanding of personal aircraft technologies through research, analysis, and education. But alas, it is still an organization made up of humans, and it appears that there's a dispute with its former president, who resigned from the organization's board in October of last year. One of the foundation's signature programs is the Electric Aircraft Symposium, or EAS. This annual conference focuses on developments in the world of electric-powered flight. According to their website, the board of the CAFE Foundation recently learned that its former president, Brian Seeley, has attempted to co-opt this CAFE program. They say Seeley has apparently formed a new nonprofit and has now announced that he will be holding EAS 2016. The CAFE board has notified Seeley that he and his organization have no right to use the name, format, history, or brand of this CAFE program. The CAFE Foundation is currently planning its 10th annual EAS conference for the spring of 2016. The exact date is yet to be announced. The Recreational Aviation Foundation, known as the RAF, is deeply saddened to report that RAF Director Reade Genzlinger was fatally injured in an aircraft accident near the Alpine, Wyoming airport on January 4th. Genzlinger's passenger, 17-year-old Mackenzie Rustin, also perished in the accident. Genzlinger joined the RAF board in July of 2012 and served as the secretary-treasurer for the foundation. He had long been associated with aviation and philanthropic work, primarily in the Philadelphia area. He brought financial management expertise to the RAF along with his deep love of aviation. Genzlinger and the RAF have provided a valuable service to recreational aviation. We at ANN are confident the RAF will continue their good works, and we express our sincere condolences to the families involved in this tragic accident. After the break, Boeing's deliveries are the best ever.
Redbird is quickly becoming the industry standard for flight training. Since Redbird introduced its revolutionary FMX in 2007, colleges, universities, and flight training operations around the world have integrated Redbird products into their curriculum. It's time to discover what Redbird can do for you. Join the migration.
Welcome back. If you have a story suggestion for Airborne Unlimited, Aero-TV, our website or podcast, just email to news-spy@aero-news.net. Boeing reports they have reached a new high point by delivering 762 commercial airplanes in 2015, 39 more than the previous year, and the most ever for the company as it enters its centennial year. Boeing Commercial Airplanes President and CEO Ray Conner said, quote, "The Boeing team has worked hard to achieve strong performance. Our team did a fantastic job achieving higher deliveries and getting our products to our customers as quickly and efficiently as possible. This will continue to be our focus." In 2015, Boeing recorded 768 net orders valued at $112.4 billion at current list prices. Boeing says that worldwide demand for air travel has continued to be robust, and at year-end, Boeing held 5,795 unfilled orders from customers worldwide. Every Tuesday, we look ahead at some of the more interesting events in the aviation universe, and at this time of year, the choices are few and far between. However, we did find a couple that are major events in warm climates, although one would require a bit of travel to get there. Here is this week's Aero-Calendar. Of course, the event being held in Sebring, Florida next week is the one to attend if you're at all interested in recreational flying, light sport aircraft, and home-built aircraft. It's the 12th annual U.S. Sport Aviation Expo running from January 21st through the 23rd. One of the great things about this expo is that it allows you to get up close to various types of aircraft, and the setting at Sebring is ideal for taking demonstration flights. There'll be forums, seminars, keynote speakers, and demo flights all day every day. More than 150 exhibitors are expected to be on property, and don't forget the ANN team will be there covering the event. Also being held on January 21st through the 23rd is the Bahrain International Air Show. While the dates are the same as the Sport Aviation Expo, it's doubtful there will be much competition between the two. Situated at the Sakir Air Base, the Bahrain International Air Show will enthrall and entertain the whole family. Those that attend will experience one of the best flying displays in the Middle East and enjoy some of the many attractions on the ground. Its unique location offers visitors the opportunity to experience one of the best flying displays in the Middle East. Airshow performers include British pilot Mark Jeffries, the Russian Knights, the jet demonstration teams from the UAE and Saudi Arabia, and much more. In addition to the flying display, there are a whole host of attractions to keep all the family entertained. After these messages, UAV registration lawsuit might succeed.
Concorde's recombinant gas RG series sealed battery technology produces a high-performance battery with the advantages of being pre-tested and fully charged at the factory. Find out more about Concorde's entire line of batteries at www.concordebattery.com. Concorde, the heart of your aircraft.
Sandia introduces the new SAI 340 Quattro TSO'd airspeed, attitude, altitude, and slip. With integral backup battery, safety never looked so good. See it now at www.sandia.aero.
There's a difference between charting a steady course and pushing for the ceiling. And for nearly a century, Hartzell Propeller has been defining that difference. It's in our passion for engineering and research and our dedication to testing the limits of performance. We are built on honor. We are Hartzell Propeller.
Welcome back. With so much news coming out of the aviation industry, we're summarizing some other interesting stories in a brief segment we call Around the Patch. A Maryland attorney has filed a suit challenging the FAA's UAV registration requirement. The suit claims that it violates a prohibition against regulating model aircraft found in the FAA Modernization and Reform Act of 2012. Experts are indicating the suit has a good chance of succeeding. Korea Aerospace University has received the equivalent of FAA Level 6 approval on their Frasca Cessna 172S flight training device. This is the first flight training device to achieve this level of approval in the Republic of Korea. Singapore-based aircraft leasing company BOC Aviation has ordered an additional 30 A320 family aircraft comprising 18 A320neo family aircraft and 12 A320ceo family aircraft. BOC Aviation has a total of 306 Airbus aircraft on order. The U.S. Special Operations Command has selected Northrop Grumman to provide advanced countermeasure systems for AC-130J and MC-130J aircraft. The system will provide radio frequency countermeasures to detect, identify, locate, deny, degrade, disrupt, and defeat threats to these aircraft. Moog Industrial Group has been selected to provide an electric motion base, the vibration platform, control loading system, and software to support simulator training of H-145 helicopter pilots. This will allow the Level D simulator to provide realistic training. Well, that's the trip around the patch. Now let's move on to the rest of the news. U.S. Congressman Mike Pompeo says that the FAA should scrap a plan to impose user fees for air traffic control because those fees for a privatized system would hurt general aviation should they be imposed. In an editorial published by Politico last week, Pompeo said that while general aviation is not how most of the general public experiences aviation, it is crucial to businesses nationwide. He said the most recent drafts of the FAA reauthorization bill that must be passed by Congress by March 30th contains a proposal to privatize ATC and finance the ATC through user fees. Pompeo says the existing fuel tax is the, quote, most fair and accurate way to distinguish between heavy and light users of the system. He also brings up the point that a new user fee system would require the creation of a new federal bureaucracy to collect the taxes. Well, that's our program for today. Remember to get comprehensive, real-time, 24/7 coverage of the latest aviation and aerospace stories anytime at aero-news.net. Remember that Airborne Unlimited is streamed daily, Monday through Friday, with additional breaking news bulletins for important stories that fall outside of our normal deadlines. Please join us and a growing roster of over 100 outstanding industry associations and organizations every weekday for the best in aviation and aerospace news from the staff of the Aero-News Network, the aviation world's most comprehensive news and information resource.